Alrighty.
This is RSL. This
Real Salt Lake.
I'm cheating on this, but that's Shao Plata. I saw your note.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, what is that? That's Shao Plata.
D.
I would say this screams D team to me.
Yeah.
They do have an MLS Cup.
They do, and they were runner-up like a few years after they won it.
You want to put them low C?
No.
How
Kyle
do we?
Beckerman, for the long time, they were like repeatedly very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not saying I disagree with you saying D, but can you explain why you would put Montreal and Minnesota higher?
He's so hung up on this. Montreal made the Champions League. And, you know what? No, we have to take this into account. Real Salt Lake were Champions League finalists as well.
True.
2010.
Yeah.
That right there. If we're going to put Montreal in C simply because of that, RSL need to go there too. I don't care if they're the bottom.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fine.
I don't care if they're the bottom team, but they have to be there.
That's fine.
So
and I know Minnesota has turned things around, and obviously RSL have had a much larger time to do it, but RSL do have a MLS Cup, and Minnesota, the closest thing they have is a conference final.
Sure.
Yeah, and part of this is recency, but like RSL doesn't do anything. Like
That
no
is
one,
Yeah,
no one looks at RSL. The last
RSL haven't had to do anything because they've had every player stay there for 9 years.
That's what I mean. Like no,
They haven't had to do anything.
So yeah, so I would argue if you've had the same core group of guys for 9 years, you should like see progression and make a run at least 1 year. Like RSL just
they won in 2009 and then they went runners up in 2013.
That's
then everything started going
years
downhill.
ago.
Then everything started going
12
down.
years ago. I can't math.
I know you can't, and that's
12 years ago. Cool.
Yeah, so they had all their players there. Then they started to go down decline. Players started leaving. They started bringing in a different style of play. You're putting players like João Plata and
Yuri Movsisian?
No, not Yuri Movsisian. Which, first of all, he's another one. But João Plata was on one side. Who was on the other? He went to Tigres. Salcedo.
Yep.
You had those two players playing on the wings with Kyle Beckerman and Yuri Movsisian. That team didn't work, and it wasn't their fault.
True.
It's not like they didn't try. They were just trying to transition into a different style of play. That's the only reason they dropped off.
Yeah.
The team didn't work because they tried to put old, immobile center players surrounded by these tricky players, and it just didn't work. So RSL need to go bottom C.
Fine.
But I would just keep in mind that they were a good team at one point, and not to sully their name.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I would never talk bad about anything. No. You're just lucky Inter Miami's not here.
It feels weird to put them that much lower than Philly, and I know we're valuing Philly's academy a bit.
It doesn't feel weird.
But what has Philly done? They got the Supporters' Shield last season. That was their first trophy.
We have Philly 2 spots higher than them.
Yeah,
even that much lower.
Well, why? Like, hold on. I feel like Philly's made the playoffs 5 of the 10 seasons they've been here. RSL has made the playoffs. Hold on, I had it up before. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the years they've been here.
And out of how many?
And they've won it, and they were runner-up another time.
RSL 10 out of 15.
Yeah, versus 5 out of 10 for Philly. And Philly's never made it past the quarterfinal, I don't think.
Where has
And if you look at the all-time points listing, Philly obviously has less seasons played, but in terms of points per game, they have a 1.277. Real Salt Lake is a 1.384.
Yeah, so put them just ahead of Philly.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.